Hi, my name is Lisa Fox and I'm a realtor in the greater Miami area. Are you a current Florida homeowner thinking about relocating within the state of Florida? Then you're going to want to pay attention to this video about tax portability. Now, tax portability is a way for you to transfer a portion of the savings you've incurred throughout the years by having homestead exemption from one property to the next. And so if you have homestead exemption, one of the benefits of that is that they cannot raise your tax assessed value more than 3% in any given year. So with tax portability, you could transfer up to $500,000 of value from one property to the next, especially if you bought your property a long time ago when market values were a lot less than what they are today. Chances are you've been saving thousands of dollars in taxes. So that's why this is going to benefit you. One thing to keep in mind is that you only have a limited amount of time to apply for tax portability from the time you sell your current property and to the time you buy your next property. So you're going to want to pay attention to the details on that. I'm going to explain here how you calculate your tax portability depending on if you're upsizing to a more expensive property or downsizing to a less expensive property. The county calculates that differently. So follow along with me. First, I'm going to go over upsizing. We're upsizing in price, going from a less expensive property to a more expensive property. The first thing you're going to want to do is go onto your property appraiser website, whatever county you live in. In Miami-Dade County, it's miami-dade.gov, and in Broward, it's bcpa.net. On there, you're going to come up with two different numbers on your property tax roll: the market value of the property and the assessed value of the property. And keep in mind that the market value has nothing to do with actually how much your property would sell for. It's more a figure that they use for taxes on the tax roll. So the difference between the assessed value and the market value when you're upsizing, so that amount is $250,000. Then what you're going to do is go in the future when you live in another home, whatever the new home market value is, not at the time that you buy the property, but once the taxes come out, your tax bill comes out, that's the market value that they're going to use to calculate your new assessed value. So in the case of this example, you would take your Save Our Homes tax portability amount of $250,000, and then also you get to subtract your future homestead reduction, because not only are you applying for tax portability, you're also applying for a homestead exemption in the future. So your new assessed value is $300,000. So that's a significant difference that $250,000 reduction represents. And it's probably more or less, if you were to ask me how much does that mean in actual taxes, I would say that's probably around a $4,000 to $5,000 savings in your taxes a year. Okay, so now I'm going to go over downsizing, and we're talking about downsizing in price from a more expensive property to a less expensive property. For whatever reason that is for you, what you're going to do is go on again to the property appraiser website and look up your market value and your assessed value, and then you're going to need the market value of your next property, whatever that will be. So in this case, I use the same example as I did before. Instead of subtracting the assessed value from the market value, what they do is they divide the market value into the assessed value. So $150,000 divided by $400,000 is 0.375. Then they're going to multiply that by your new home market value in the future. So that number, 0.375 times 300,000, comes out to be $112,500. So that's your Save Your Homes tax portability amount that you get to reduce from your new market value of the next property, along with the homestead exemption. In Miami-Dade, again, it's $50,000. So your new assessed value overall, in the case of this example, is $137,500. Anyway, my name is Lisa Fox. Thank you for watching my video. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions about tax portability or any other real estate matter, please reach out to me personally, and I'm happy to answer any of your questions and help you out in any way that I can. Bye now. Thank you.